I just watched a video by this creator named Kayla Carlisle Art, and she's an artist just like me. And I don't know how I just randomly came across her, and I don't know why I wasn't subscribed to her before, but now I am. She is fantastic. I feel like her video was what you would pay a consultant to tell you about social media, about what to do, the do's and don'ts. And I wanted to just kind of talk about a little bit about that and some other stuff that I had thought I've been thinking about. I've been wanting to talk to people in my YouTube videos because I do have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of things to say. I just generally don't always do that. I just usually make videos of my art. So a couple things that she said, I thought it was really interesting. You need to start a YouTube channel or a social media channel right away if you're an artist. It's so important. You will make connections that you never knew were possible. And it's really surprising me how many people are now subscribing to my YouTube channel, which is so awesome. Like I don't even know. I've just kind of decided to really push and post a lot on my YouTube channel, and I've been loving it. It's been so fun. The thing for me is I just started out doing this as a hobby. Like it's just a side thing. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok, but for me, YouTube seems to have a community that's really I'm connecting with. Like I've had people send me messages and say, your video has inspired me to start doing art. I've never done it. I've always wanted to try this and I felt intimidated, but now I don't. And I'm like in my 60s, I haven't tried. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I love that. It's really, really cool. And I'm so glad. Or your videos inspired me to start posting my art on Instagram or whatever. And I love showing what I do in my classroom because I'm an art teacher. I've been teaching for almost 20 years. I've been a professional artist and a photographer, which I don't even do that on my YouTube. Maybe I will. I have so much to share. At first I thought, oh, I don't really have anything to say on my YouTube. Like who's going to be interested in me? I'm like a mom that teaches art. But then I think about it and I'm like, number one, I grew up in the 90s. So like I have a lot of good stories. Number two, I've been teaching for 20 years. I have a master's in art. I teach university classes. I've taught multiple subjects. And I feel like I do know quite a bit actually. And I also feel like I want to be really encouraging to people. Like I love seeing people succeed. So for me, that's like a big thing. I want to help people with their art business, with their questions. I do make products with my art. I sell prints. I do all of that. So like questions about that, I love to answer. The thing that I love about it is I found a lot of community in having social media, and like I've become an Adobe ambassador, which is really, really cool. So, here, I'm putting this away. I've gotten some really cool things. I've gotten a hold on, I wanted to put this. Since becoming a YouTube poster, whatever, I've since starting to post on YouTube, I've gotten so many new subscribers. Like it's crazy. I've become an Adobe ambassador, which is like amazing because I get Adobe for free. I get this awesome community of creators. I get to do all kinds of Adobe things, which is very cool. I get art supplies. I've gotten like all of this paper from Legion Paper Company, who's awesome, awesome people. Holbein has sent me stuff. I just like today, I got this package from Meeden, and this is their brand new product. I haven't opened it yet, so I was gonna open it on camera. These are soft oil pastels. I love oil pastels because I love color. I'm so excited. Oh, what? Gosh, look. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna make a video about these next. So anyway, I get stuff like, which is really cool, and I get to like try out new stuff. That's one of my favorite things. Is it's not like, oh, I get the free stuff, but it's just being able to try new art supplies, to recommend them to people. I only recommend things that I really love. I actually really like this company. Meeden is very sweet. They gave me an advent calendar for the holidays that was so fun to open, and I got to give one away. I got to draw a name and give one away, which was super cool. So they're very nice. They're really, really sweet. Legion is really sweet. Holbein is really sweet. Like they're like good companies, let me tell you. I have gotten like a lot of really cool perks. The Adobe thing is awesome. I got to go to Altitude Summit, which is a conference for women creators, and I met so many amazing people, so many amazing women that are artists that I already followed on social media, and now we are connected. So my friend Emily Bourassa, who I'll connect you in the comments if you look. She is an artist that I met there, and we just hit it off. Like, it's so fun to meet other people that are also posting. The other thing I was going to say, okay, so you got to start a YouTube channel. I'm trying to get my husband to start one because he's an amazing cook. And I don't think there's a lot of like hot middle-aged dads with like, I mean, I think he's, with cooking channels on YouTube, which I think would be really cool. Like, he does things like he smokes meat in the smoker and he like makes all this stuff. He's a very good cook. So I think he needs to start his own channel. Comment below and tell him to start his own YouTube channel. The other thing is, I think that it's really hard for artists. Like, we don't want to put ourselves out there necessarily to talk on camera, but with the big surge of AI everywhere, humans want to see other humans creating. They want to see that process. They want to see, like, what are you going to do? I have this big canvas right here and I don't know what I'm going to paint on it. So I was thinking about doing a video about me just figuring out, what am I going to do? What am I going to sketch? What am I going to paint? How do I start? What do I think? Like, when you get a brand new canvas, it's kind of intimidating. It's been sitting here for like 3 weeks, honestly. I don't know what to do. I used to do a lot of landscapes. I'm thinking about going back to landscapes. So I'll show you one. I used to do a lot of landscapes and they were more simplified than this one, but kind of like an Edward Hopper style. So this is the Oregon Coast, the painting that I did. This is acrylic. It's for sale if anybody wants it. And then I kind of got into doing these like more abstracted floral pieces, which are just kind of fun, but I feel like I can finish these like fairly quickly. So there's those. And then I've got a couple. This is one's kind of abstract. Stevie Nicks, also for sale. Love it. These are all for sale, by the way. I can actually paint those. So this is an oil painting of like a old master copy. I can't remember the original artist though. I'm sorry. I would tag them, but they're probably dead. So like, anyway, that is something that I wanted to do. It was like go through the process. But I think with AI, like, people want to see your process. People do. They want to see it. The other thing, okay, that I was going to say that Kayla talked about in her video was you kind of have to have, like, what did she say? An ego death. So I also thought, why would anybody want to listen to me? Because like, I'm just a mom. But I think people want to find people that are like them. So if you're in my same like age group, or like if you're an artist and you want to do the same kind of things that I do, you can follow me and we can have something in common. And like, it helps to have someone that you follow that has things to say. And on the other thing is that if you're a teenager and you want to learn about art from, if you don't love your art teacher, you need a new art teacher, you need another art teacher online, I'm here for you. I also have a lot of advice and opinions. As I did grow up in the 90s, I have some fun stories too that I would love to share with you. My daughter was so funny. I have a daughter and she was like, Mom, you should call your YouTube followers the Swainiacs because your last name is Swain. And I was like, oh, honey, I don't think I have enough followers to like have a thing. But so then I was like, well, maybe if you want to be a Swainiac, go ahead and subscribe. That sounds so Swainiac, subscribe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really like the person that does that, but it's fine. So the other thing I was gonna say is like, I think I find a lot of connections with like people like, for example, Drew Barrymore. Like, she is super cute and likable and like not, she's just herself. So I think the other thing that Kayla said is you have to be yourself. Like, you have to talk in your regular voice. If people see your videos and they're like, who was that? She was talking about how in the beginning of her YouTube career or whatever, she started doing like a higher voice, like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. And I 100% did that. Like, that is such a thing, especially, I don't know, I was going to say, I don't know about you, because I'm trying to have a conversation here. I don't know if you do this, if you ever try to film yourself, is when I'm filming my art, like with the video down and I'm doing art, I go into like ASMR mode. I'm like, hey everyone, welcome to my, like, we're going to get out our number 10 watercolor pencil. And I'm like, who is that? And I don't know. I think it's because I'm like concentrating a lot. So that's probably why. Another reason that you should start a YouTube channel is you will find people that will connect with you in the comments too. Like, people's comments, it actually helps me to define who I am as an artist. When they ask me a question, I love to teach and I love to show people things. So when they ask me a question, like, what kind of blah, blah, blah do you use? Or why do you do it this way? I'm like, oh, I never thought about that. Like, it actually makes you think about your process. So I think that's very good. I do know that it's difficult being an artist and being a social media creator, like nobody wants to I mean, if you're an artist, you don't necessarily want to spend your time doing social media creation. So I think what you have to do is really commit to doing it in a way that is low effort. Like, don't think about doing a whole lot of editing or a whole lot of crazy thumbnails. I kind of feel like I can do the thumbnails and I can do the editing because I am an Adobe user and I know how to use all that stuff and I have access to that software. But also it takes so much time. And I feel like I will make a thumbnail and then I'll be like, oh, it's off. The type is off. I just have to move it like a little bit. And then I do it again. And then I think it looks cheesy and I do it again. But I find that if I just post it and I'm like, "Ah, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm going to just post it," then it seems like it does better. And it also, she was right. She was talking about how when she posts things that are less like polished looking, that she felt like they were doing better in terms of views. And I think that's a thing. Like that's a thing that's happening because people don't want AI faces. Like they don't want everything to be so perfect. So I think if you're too polished looking, people are going to be like, "Ooh," they'll just scroll past. So you just have to be like, show up in your, maybe I'll do my next video with my like glasses and my bun, like no makeup right before bed. That'd be really, maybe not. Um, anyway, that said, go start your social media channel. What you need to do is commit to making like 5 videos, talk about something that you know that you're good at, that you like, whether it's makeup, whether it's art, whether it's cooking. Um, and I love makeup because I'm an artist. And sometimes I'm like, why didn't I start a makeup channel also? Like I should have done that also because I love beauty products. I love testing out stuff. Absolutely into it. So I've also thought about doing either another channel or adding like, this is how I do makeup as an artist using color theory, which would be really fun to do. So there's so many things that you could do. Anyway, go start a YouTube channel. These are the reasons why you should do it. I'm going to tag the video below or the creator below if I can't tag the video, Kayla Carlisle, so that you can see her video because it's really inspiring. It's like taking a class. She has some really good videos and I hope you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe, Swaniacs. Okay, bye.